Well, Kath, our next story was sent to us by a student about her teacher. Now, their classroom is a workshop where they're shaking up the furniture world. Funny how a towering tree can ground you. How an aimless walk in the woods often leads to that place you need to be.
It's magical. It's my therapy. It's my space where I can just relax. It just is good for me. I love it. And the trees and the rocks and everything is just, it's nature's art.
In the forest, Graeme Fenwick feels home, finds himself.
It's just awesome. You just come out of there feeling very small and very insignificant and very overwhelmed and very refreshed when you're done.
And Graeme has the deepest reverence for the forest's bounty. What trees give to Graeme, he shares with us. His love is handmade furniture. His shop, Simply Shaker in Carleton Place.
I just love wood. I mean, I love trees. I love taking a board and enhancing it and making it better. To me, it's a very simple thing to do. You take something and you just create it into a piece of furniture, in my case, and you make it look nice. And I can do it. I think we're all born with a gift. I guess I think that way because both my parents are artists. My dad's a painter. He was painting when he was 8. He's painting now. He's 76. If you ask him why does he paint, he says, well, he has to. And with me, it's a lifestyle. It's what I do. And I have no idea what else I would do. I just know that I love coming here every day, and if you took my shop away, I think I'd wander around aimlessly trying to figure out what to do with myself until I got another shop. I mean, I just don't know what I would do.
His love affair with wood began as a young boy. His parents took him to endless antique auctions where he learned to respect furniture that was both beautiful and enduring. Endless days were also spent marveling at his grandfather, a carver who let Graeme freely mess about in his basement workshop. Over time, he began restoring old broken chairs and tables, eventually taking a college course in furniture building. After a stint crafting hotel furniture, Graeme knew his path.
There was no question. I wanted my own shop, and I wanted to do it my way, and I wanted to build with solid wood, and I didn't want to build with synthetic stuff. And I wasn't going to listen to anybody saying that it wasn't viable or, you know, it's just not something that can be done. I just, you know, so many people told me it's not a good way to make money. You can't make nice furniture and make money. And they were probably right. And they might still be right today, but that doesn't matter. It's what I want to do.
He would build in the tradition of the Shakers, hardworking people who live simply while striving for perfection in their work. Their handmade furniture emphasizes function and quality.
Shaker products became known as very good, high-quality stuff. So the philosophy for them was hearts to God and hands to work. I chose to make the furniture because it kind of chose me. I was building simplistic furniture because I had a simplistic shop. And I love wood, so simple pieces of furniture show off pretty wood better. So when I discovered Shaker, it just was like, wow, that's the kind of stuff I'm doing. And then I saw the chairs, and I love turning. So chair building, turning, ooh, this is all coming together. So the Shaker was just something I fell into, and I put a name to my business, Simply Shaker.
Cherry, birch, basswood, and maple age warmly to give life to Graeme's creations. He uses mortise and tenon, along with dovetails for most of his joinery. This allows furnishings to expand and contract naturally, avoiding warping and splitting. Hand-rubbed lacquers and tongue oils are used to finish each piece.
Trees are individual like people. Never mind all the fancy exotic wood. I mean, no two boards are alike. And that's what I just love about it, because every time you put something together, it's different. So, you know, you might make 20 tables, but they're all different. The design is the same, but they're all different.
Since 1988, Graeme has been fashioning a reputation built on quality, gleaming finishes, and custom service. He uncovers the personality in the wood and matches it to individuals craving inspired furnishings.
I hope that, you know, furnishings and surroundings can make people feel relaxed and comfortable when they come home. It's, you know, easy on the eyes, it feels good, it looks good, and it's not like loud and in your face, and, you know, so I'm hoping that it brings peace and relaxation for people.
Clients aren't the only ones inspired by Graeme's commitment to his craft. His integrity attracts others who wish to learn more about the world of traditional joinery and fine woods.
I just love furniture. I have a strong appreciation for beautiful old furniture. Ever since I was a kid, my mother would trail me around to antique auctions and was forever hauling back beautiful old pieces that I grew up with, and I guess that just sort of became a part of me.
Pakenham's bride Kelly left a job at the Architectural Institute of Canada to study furniture making at college.
And there was something about just seeing the beauty of the wood emerge as you mill a piece of wood, seeing the grain come out, and it was just an instant rush. I had the bug right away. I ended up going to Algonquin College and pursuing their furniture technician course for 1 year. And that gave me a real awakening, a real understanding of what's involved with this trade, and it's a tough one.
But did you discover along the way that you had a bit of a knack for it?
No. It's something that requires endless patience and a lot of practice, and I'm an absolute beginner. I've been lucky that I've had a really good grounding, but I have so much to learn.
Looking for a place to apprentice, Bride called Graeme's shop and invited herself over for a visit. Soon, Graeme would become her mentor.
And I showed up in overalls with butter tarts.
She came armed with butter tarts. It wasn't fair.
He happened to be very busy that day.
I told her I wasn't hiring anybody. I was small.
And I said, well, I'm dressed for it. Why don't you let me do something, make myself useful?
She seemed really like she was sincere about trying it out.
So I picked up some sandpaper and helped a little bit. I ended up staying half the day and had a grand time.
It wasn't the butter tarts. It was really, you know, it was timing. I did need help.
I was just flabbergasted when I got a call and said, why don't you come in, we'll give it a try.
So I gave her a shot.
Bride is now here part-time, fueled each day by her dreams for the future.
I'm hoping that I can have my own little shop and make my own little line of furniture.
Learning everything she can, still in awe of Graeme's talent.
These will become antiques, and I don't know if that's something you can say about most of the furniture you see out there, sadly.
I guess I just feel proud of being able to do that and be part of it.
And it's that reality that keeps Graeme coming back to the bench day after day. This may never make him a wealthy man, but Graeme realized long ago that money doesn't make your life rich. Sometimes its greatest treasures come from the imaginings of dreamers who see wonder in wood.
Even if I did have the money, you know, I think this is what I do. So I would guess that I'll probably fall over one day on my workbench, and that'll be that. That would be a good way to go.
Well, you know, you learn a lot watching Regional Contact. I had no idea, for example, what Shaker Furniture was all about.
And isn't it interesting to see furniture made in a traditional fashion, and you know that its quality is going to endure for years. Very nice, too, to see that Graeme is sharing his talent of his craft with Bride. Good luck to both of you, and thanks for sharing your story with us.
And you know, Joel, I think you hammered that story together very well.
Oh, stop it.
You nailed it.
Stop it.